In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Yeah, John, it's going to feel like a spring day to you. Monday's cold. That's nothing compared to Norway and Sweden. Oh, hi everyone. How you doing? I just saw that comment and had to say that. John just went on a Northern Lights trip up through Scandinavia on a cruise. I'm not jealous at all. I like him, nice guy and all, but yeah, I'm jealous. All right, I'm going to do it someday. Someday it's on the list. So here's Toledo Bend right now. It's a little choppy out there. We got the southerly winds coming back in. Yes, we had some Farmer's Almanac drama last night. So the Farmer's Almanac is going away after 200 plus years. But the old Farmer's Almanac that started, I think, 26 years prior in 1792 is going strong. I somehow missed that there was this rival faction of Farmer's Almanacs. But it is, I've shared both of them now in the interest of not being fake news. And so we have the whole story out there. No severe threat today, so that went away. I didn't think it was ever here, but you see the showers are off to the east, and that's pretty much it for today. I took rain chances down to 10% because I think maybe a sprinkle. It's kind of warm, kind of humid. It's not great if you like fall weather, but if you like warm weather, on the other hand, we're at 70 degrees or above in most locations, or will be shortly. So southwesterly winds today about 10 to 20 miles per hour on gusts. That'll come down a little bit this afternoon, and I think what we're going to see here is not too much. So we're not going to see much rain over the next couple of days. Now, we are going to see some very active fronts coming through, but there's not going to be a lot of moisture attached to that. 82 degrees today. In fact, we see decreasing clouds behind that first little wave today. And here's your severe threat. Nashville up into southern Kentucky. You could see a few severe storms out that way. Alabama into Georgia. So if you're flying toward Atlanta, yeah, you may have a storm you may have to fly through. I've flown that route and had to dodge summer storms and accidentally ended up in one. And let me tell you, that was fun. I think I talked about that a few months back. But for today, Futurecast, looking over the next 48 hours, couple of sprinkles possibly showing up by tomorrow morning. Now, as that main front surges through, we could eke out a few showers. Went with a 20% chance for tomorrow. And then behind that, we cool off. And we're going to see a big cool down. In fact, Sunday, I think we warm up like 5 to 7 degrees from the low, something around there. We're going to warm up just a little bit. It's going to be kind of a flat line throughout the day on temperatures. And then they're going to fall right back. So we're going to see highs in the 80s, mid 80s on Saturday. I have to get my days straight. And then by Monday morning, we're in the low to mid 30s. So we're talking a 50 plus degree drop over about 36 hours. And again, no real rain attached to this. Could be an isolated shower. So I know someone's going to end up under a moderate shower tomorrow evening for about 10 minutes and be like, I thought you said no rain. No, I said there's a 20% chance of rain. So it might be you. 80% chance it won't be you. And then look at these temperatures cooling off. So 66 on Sunday after a low of 56. Okay, so a 10 degree bump there. 34 though. So from 84 to 34 in 36 hours. That's cold stuff. 55 for the high on Monday, and it's going to be breezy. There will be wind chill factors, especially in the morning. There could be wind chills down in the 20s. And then 30 degrees to start Tuesday. So our first widespread freeze. Yes, I know some of you had some ice on the windshields a few days ago. This is going to be the first one where I think we actually see these readings bottom out at the official locations. And I only saw, the coldest I saw officially was I think 32.8 in Wynn Parish. I think that was what it was. So we technically have not seen a measured freeze in the area just yet. We're going to see a quick warm up after this one, mid to upper 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. But the cold air will be the story until the 15th to the 21st when we go like off the red scales here. Now, here's where I don't totally agree with this, and this is where I'm going to dive in a little bit. So they're going with dry conditions to the south and kind of equal chances of above or below normal precipitation here. I disagree. Let me go over and show you why. This is the technical nerd stuff I have to get into, and this is what I love. So here is the GFS Ensemble Jetstream, 250 millibar winds. This is up where you see the planes flying. And so what I look for here, you see that little ridge, there's a little bump right over us. So the flow is just now on, let's see, that's next Saturday. So that's 8 days out. You see it turn to the southwest, and on the ensemble, it stays from the southwest. We have what would tend to be some sort of storm system out here, a trough out here in the west, and I think the general pattern is going to favor that. So what I'm looking at is an active period probably from around Monday, and let me get you the date there, Monday the 17th, right on through that week. So about the 17th to the 21st, I think it's going to be pretty active, and I think what they're actually doing, what they're kind of looking at here, I'll switch over to the GFS. You see southwesterly flow over Louisiana. They're leaning more toward this, where that ridge of high pressure is built up, and we have a northerly flow or northwesterly flow. And I agree more with the ensemble because that's a safer bet. So that's why I think things are going to be a little bit different. I think they're going to be a little bit more active. I'll go back to the regular map. There we go. So yeah, I kind of disagree with this, but that's all right. Again, like I've said, they are collectively much smarter than me, so it's possible I could be wrong. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lit. Time to put plants in the she shack. Yes. 30 degrees, that'll do a number. And 30 degrees is the official forecast low. Some of you will be in the 20s. That's the way it's looking right now. Good morning to everyone. And as I say good morning, after diving a little in depth on some nerd stuff there, I am going to get out of here for today. I'll record my hit for the 24-hour channel. Hey, if you don't have it on Roku yet, go ahead and download that. Yeah, that's where it is. And it lives on YouTube as well, so you can do that if that's more your jam. But we put it out there, and if you ever need to pop in and see just a quick look at what's going on, we always have the 5-day forecast right there at the bottom, so you can see what's going for the next 5 days. If you want those bonus 2 days, you have to wait for the 7-day. Don't we know how to tease things? Okay, that's it for today. I will see you back here. Got to check on Mom. I don't see her in here. I don't know what's going on. Huh? Maybe she doesn't like me. No, I think she does. All right, I'll see you back here tomorrow.